Yo, what's going on, my dudes? It's your boy Glasgow back with another video. And now I know this channel is mostly about self-improvement, mostly about becoming better as a person. But I do just so happen to think that investing is a great way to improve at least the wealth part of your equation, getting better from a wealth standpoint. So with that being said, I'm going to be talking about the most popular asset right now that you can invest in. Yes, that's right. Bitcoin. Yes, this is exactly why you should be thinking about investing in Bitcoin. Now, I know that Bitcoin is dumping right now. I mean, it's dumping. It was at 41,000 and I believe now we're at about $33,000. So we've taken a massive dump. But here's exactly why you should not be too worried. As a matter of fact, here's exactly why this should be a good opportunity for you to start buying into Bitcoin, because I think there is a lot of upside potential, and this could be a great entry point for you guys. So without further ado, we're going to hop right into the charts, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm thinking here. Okay, so first off, let's get into it. We got the charts right here. The first question I would ask you guys is this. Number one, if you're freaking out because we had this massive drop down right here, what I would ask you is, are we still in an uptrend? This is the daily chart. Would you guys consider us still in an uptrend? If the answer is yes, then you know that the trend is our friend and we need to be buying into an uptrend and we need to be selling into a downtrend. So with that being said, the answer is yes. We are still clearly in an uptrend, so we need to be looking to take positions going up, right? So that's number one. The second point that I would point out to you guys is I want to show you what it looked like last time we had this major bull run. When Bitcoin, you guys remember when it went up to nearly 20,000 and then crashed back down to 3,800. Here's what happened. Number one, let's go back over here to the charts. Here's that massive run that we had. And what I want to point out to you guys is this. You see, we had this massive run up and then we reached about 19,000, almost 20,000. And then it dropped down pretty dramatically. We've seen this before. It dropped down pretty dramatically. But what I want to tell you is that when there is a market reversal, meaning when we're going from a bull trend to a bear trend, the market, I would say 8 times out of 10, is going to give you multiple chances to get out because they need to accumulate traders in this region. Here's what I mean. Most people trade off of psychology. They trade based on FOMO. They trade based on fear of missing out. And so what happens in this massive bull run is you get a lot of retail traders who are starting to hear about Bitcoin from the first time in the news, and they start buying this. So what they need to do is they need to get everyone to think that Bitcoin is going to continue going up. So they rise price, they drop it. More traders get in right here. They rise it again. These traders feel like they're going to the moon. They've won the lottery. Then they drop it again. Then there's more traders buying right here because they swear Bitcoin is going to the moon, and they'll raise price one more time before they destroy everyone. So they need to gather up traders. They're not just going to go up and hit an A-top and go directly down. They're not going to get enough traders in buy positions before they move the market down. So what I'm saying is you're going to get some kind of pattern at this point. You're going to get some kind of pattern at the top before and if we even see a bear market reversal. So right here we got a clear M. Right here we got an M. They're going to give a second chance to the top side. So let's go back to the charts of where we're at right now. So as you guys can see, again, we are on that massive bull run. I personally think we're going to 100K, 150K personally. But if I always got to prepare for both scenarios. So if we are heading into a bearish market, which I don't think we are absolutely going to get some kind of test back up to the highs. I would imagine it's going to look something like this. They're probably going to accumulate a lot of traders in this area if they are doing that. If this is the scenario we're talking about, they're probably going to do something like that. So you have time. Don't freak out right now. You have time to get your positions out near the top again. So don't freak out. Don't close your positions. But here is the scenario that I am predicting and the scenario that I am going to follow. Now, again, personally, I believe that Bitcoin is going to 100K. So I bought in at Bitcoin around around $5,000 to $6,000. But truthfully, I wasn't doing any leverage trading. So here's going to be my plan to make a lot of money based on that belief. Number one, we need to find a point of resistance or a good level of support that we can essentially buy into Bitcoin before it raises and takes off again. So to me, we're looking at the levels right here. There's really only a couple different levels. Here's a really good level where we saw that prices interacted in the past before. Price was rejected right here, broke that level, and then came back and retested that level twice right here. So this would be a good landing spot for Bitcoin to land right here and then continue going forward, right? Worst case scenario, we've got another level right here, right? So these are two levels, guys, that we are going to be looking at to go ahead and buy Bitcoin. So my plan is, and we're going to go down to the 4-hour chart here. The truth is, no matter how good of a trader you are, you don't really know when you don't know exactly what the market is going to do. So you need to prepare for every scenario. So my plan of action right here is I'm going to start dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin right now, meaning I'm going to be putting little bits of money. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin at little chunks every couple of days. That way I'm getting in at different price points, whether that's low or that's high, because we don't know exactly what the market is going to do. But if my predictions are correct, which they normally are, I do believe we're going to see further move to the downside. And as I'm dollar cost averaging into this, I am going to start leverage trading right at around the $28,000 mark, because that is where I think Bitcoin is going to settle based on previous price. So I'm going to be looking for some kind of pattern, some kind of W, some kind of head and shoulder or inverted head and shoulders right around this area. Right around this area before we see a major rise to the top. But I want to give you guys this. What they're going to do right now, and by they, I mean the market makers, the people controlling the market, what they're going to try to do is induce fear and panic into you. They're going to try to make you think with everything they have that this market is selling off. There's probably people right now who are like, oh, I don't know if it's selling. They're going to drop it some more. They're going to be like, okay, we're definitely in a bear market. Then they're going to start to get people selling. And right here in this W, in this inverted head and shoulders is where they're going to capitulate, where they're going to get people starting to think, okay, maybe it's a sell, maybe it's a buy. And then they're going to rise out of that W and they're going to create a new high. So this is the area, if you guys want to make money, that you are going to need to pay attention to and be prepared to trade. But anyway, guys, that's my quick analysis of Bitcoin. Again, do not freak out. We are going to make another high. We're going to settle around this area, and I hope that has helped you guys out. Anyway, if you found value in this video, you know exactly what to do. Go ahead and hit the like button, hit the sub button, hit the bell, join the gang. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Your boy Glass is out. Peace.